Hi and welcome to this technical difficulties lesson where we're looking at some aspects of linear drumming, and essentially we're going to work around these a couple of different three-note ideas. The first one is a classic linear move consisting of right, left foot, which a lot of us start out playing as the hand-foot triplet sort of sound: right, left foot. We're going to take a slightly different approach with that, in so much as we're going to ghost the left hand note every time and allow the right hand note to move around to different parts of the kit. So that's now going to sound, if I play it between the tom, snare and bass drum, like this. And the other important change is going to be the fact that instead of playing that as a triplet rate, where you're hearing the tom as a quarter note, we're going to play that with a 4/3 reference, in so much as the tom is now going to be playing what will feel like dotted eighth notes over 3/4. So sounds probably a lot more complicated than it actually is. I play in 3/4, step the quarter note, and now play that figure through 16th notes. So hopefully you can hear that 4/3 quality. You're getting 4 tom hits within the space of 3 quarter notes. So that would be 4 dotted eighth notes against 3 quarter notes. So you could perhaps orchestrate that down the toms like this. And now we're going to play that in the more familiar setting of 4/4 by adding another popular linear figure on beat 4, which is going to be right, left, left foot. And just in itself, that's a great figure to be able to move around the kit. And now I'll play that as you see it in example 1. Next, in example 2, we're going to move that accented note to the hi-hat. And so the 3-note figure is going to sound like this. And within that, we're going to pull out the 2 and 4 backbeat. So we've got a slightly different figure to end the bar on beat 4, but example 2 is this. Next, in example 3, we're going to take that same idea, but move it around the toms again, but try and maintain that backbeat as well. Next, in example 4, we've changed the 3-note figure so that it now goes bass drum, left, right. So it now sounds like the tom falls into the bass drum, which is sort of the reverse of example 1. And so example 4 sounds like this. Once again, in example 5, we move the right-hand part to the hi-hat and try and pull this backbeat out on beats 2 and 4. And in example 6, we combine those two ideas. So we've got the tom movement, and we're going to try and maintain the backbeat within that as well. Next, in example 7, we take the figure that we had running through examples 1 to 3, and we're now going to play it so that it keeps moving over the bar line. Essentially, it's going to take 6 beats to resolve. It's that 4/3 movement, but you need to play it twice because we've added the backbeat to it. So I'll first of all play it as it's written in the magazine between the kick, snare and hi-hat. And again, we can play that same figure using the toms. So we've got 2 lots of 4/3, as I just said. So I don't have 8 toms, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the first 4 here and then the second 4 here to give us the whole 6/4 example. And finally, example 6 does that same 6/4 idea, but with the figure that we saw in examples 4, 5, and 6. So once again, I'll play it as is written between the kick, snare, and hats. And to finish, the same figure, but with that movement down the toms, once again, splitting the groups of 4 on the toms.